The Boston Celtics just got eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals by the Miami Heat. So that just leaves us with one question. What's next for the Boston Celtics? First things first, let's just give our credit to the Miami Heat. They all stepped up, especially Jimmy Butler. It seems like any team he goes on, he just makes them instantly way better and instantly a title contender. So first of all, let's give credit where credit is due. And make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed this video and sub for more content like this. Now let's just jump right into it. I'm also not going to be making any baseless claims like Jayson Tatum's not built for the playoffs or X player's not built for this. I'm just going to do the basketball analysis. I'm going to skip the narratives and all that BS. I know I do it in other videos, but this video is just going to be about how the team can improve and what you should expect to see from them in the next season. So the number one problem for the Boston Celtics, especially versus this Miami Heat team, is their pick and roll defense. And it's no surprise because they added the one man that absolutely is horrible in that area of the game, Enes Kanter. Daniel Theis isn't much better, so he's also only 6'8". What the Boston Celtics need to do is go out and get a defensive-minded center, like Bismack Biyombo, who's a free agent this year. Like Daniel Theis, he is only 6'8", but he's a lot more mobile and a lot more tenacious, and he'll be able to defend the pick and roll much better. Next thing they gotta do is they gotta get a bench playmaker like Jordan Clarkson or someone like that who can get buckets off the bench. And they also need to start experimenting a little bit more with small ball in the regular season. They did it versus Miami because Miami kind of forced them to. They got to do it in the regular season so they're more prepared and they could switch everything and not get exposed in the pick and roll. They don't have to play small ball for 48 minutes like the Rockets or anything, but just experiment a little bit with it, get comfortable with it, and know your five that you're going to use. Another problem that they have that was a lot more noticeable when they had Kyrie on the roster is sometimes they like to fall into isolation and like to watch a player take a long fadeaway too, like Jayson Tatum for example, and that really hurts the team and hurts the ball movement. And for a team that's coached by Brad Stevens, it's really out of character. So they just got to make sure they're always moving the ball and getting more guys involved. They really start doing this when they get a lead going, and they do it for like small stretches. But that's all it takes is to let Miami come back in the game is a couple of bad possessions like that. And then they're on a roll and that's it. Comes with the inexperience, but they'll improve in that area just over time. You saw Marcus Smart try to bring the fire out of his teammates. They need more guys like that too that just bring the intensity every night, every game. Doesn't matter if they're in a bubble, if they have a long travel, just every single night, bring the intensity. And they need to have a guy that can do that. That just isn't Marcus Smart. And that's why I say get Bismack Biyombo or a similar big that's versatile, can get rebounds, can bring intensity to this team. Because sometimes it just looks like they have no recovery or no answer once they get that gut check. This gets especially exposed against teams like the Miami Heat who have all of those things. And those guys are coming for you every night. Jimmy Butler, Bam, all of them. They're just going to keep fighting and keep fighting. It's funny because the guys that they actually are missing are the players that they let go. Guys like Jay Crowder, Al Horford, those are the guys that they actually need right now. It's funny because before their core was the problem. Kyrie wasn't the right fit and guys like that just were not fit well together. And now that they actually have the core, they're missing the guys that they previously had. So to sum it all up, they need a defensive center, a bench playmaker. Jordan Clarkson's available for that. They need more versatile players like Jay Crowder. They need a guy that's like Al Horford. It doesn't have to be Al Horford. Just get a player that could fit what he brought to the team, that can guard the pick and roll. They need to experiment a little bit with small ball just so they can switch everything so they're not always getting killed on defense and just watching the offense score on them repeatedly. And then after that, just improve any way you can, move the ball. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like and sub if you're new. I'm out.